Kai Werner here from the DJ. Hope you're all well. I'm just giving you a quick demonstration of the new Chiayo product, the Stage Pro. Mainly suited for wedding ceremonies. We've got one set up here in Perth, Western Australia in Scarborough. So we'll just show you a little bit more of what it's all about. Okay, so as you can see, we've set the Stage Pro up, 2 speakers, one either side, for this beautiful ceremony in Scarborough, Perth, Western Australia. Now I'll just go through the actual device, the actual Stage Pro itself, and show you a little bit about more what it can do. It's a great little system, certainly suited to ceremonies, and what a beautiful day here in Perth to have one today. So this is the back end of the main unit. I've got 2 set up in 2 slightly different fashions. The first one's set up with a transmitter just over here, a MP3 player, and 2 receivers. Now the transmitter is a very unique part of this system where it actually transmits the audio to your second unit or third unit or fourth unit over the other side. No speaker leads required whatsoever. You just turn it on and off she goes. Also, obviously these units are battery powered, so the great thing about that is you do not need to have power when setting these up for a ceremony, which is often the case where power is very hard to find. So these are awesome little, an awesome little unit for ceremonies, built and designed specially for that purpose. The 2 receivers obviously are for the cordless mics. We've got one microphone which we use and another lapel mic. So obviously there's our microphone that we're using, and of course a typical lapel mic system, both made by Chiayo for these particular units. They have 100 channels on them each, so you do have the opportunity of changing channels if you're interfering with something or something's interfering with you, which is great for purposes of weddings where you may have videographers using similar frequencies for their audio, or of course house systems at weddings using frequencies for their audio setups. And of course back to the unit itself, as I mentioned, 2 receivers down the bottom, one for the cordless mic, one for the lapel mic, the transmitter which transmits your signal to the other unit, and of course an MP3 player which allows you to play MP3s off of a standard SD card, or obviously an optional plug-in USB stick as well. All in all, a great little unit. You have a little mixing desk on the back, 2 microphone inputs on the left, you have treble bass and even a reverb control there as well, volume for 2 phono inputs, or phono plug input should I rather say, a line in for a, for a CD or something external, loudness on, loudness off, voice priority which basically turns the volume of the unit down once you start talking, and a master treble, mid and bass setting, obviously then a master volume. So the great thing is you can even plug microphones directly into these if you require any additional ones. Down the bottom we have a active out, auxiliary out, a digital in, which is like a digital speaker. It acts in a similar in a similar way, similar fashion. A battery indicator telling you obviously how your battery is going, and DC in for charging, and a on and off switch. But the great thing about this is very unique little facility where you can actually transmit your audio to this second unit. I'll show you the second unit. So the second unit is set up in a similar manner. We've got 2 receivers up the top, so we can use it independently, or of course with the other unit. It doesn't have a transmitter because you only need 1 transmitter if you're using 2 obviously, and then an MP3 player. So just recapping, the Stage Pro by Chiayo, we've got 2 units there, certainly a valuable asset for any DJ or anyone that requires an outdoor setup with minimal fuss when it comes to power and of course speaker leads. So thank you very much for watching. Kai Werner from the DJ. Feel free to call us on 9245 5000 if anything needs recapping or you need any services. Thank you very much.
But it's that commitment that will grow stronger as you give yourself to one another. and express that commitment in so many different ways.
All sorts of communication. I hope everybody's turned off their mobile phones, by the way, or put them on silent.